penitent design society, like where people want us to be locked up. I don't know what's the best word to use, but we live in such a society where people are so often condemned for what they're doing. It's they say things like go big or go home, and we hear things, if I can't, I won't believe it until I see it. Well, if you won't believe it until you see it, then you're never going to have it, because you must first see it in your mind's eye before you could see it with your physical eye. And that's why I need you to understand on this Feel Good Freedom Friday why it is so important for you to trust yourself, to trust the process, to allow God to use you, to be patient with yourself, take the time that you need to take, to go the places that you need to go, to do the things that you need to do. You have so much to offer. You have so much to give. But the question is, are you going to do it? Are you willing to look like a fool and build brick by brick when other people are putting up walls at a time? Are you? What I have found in this journey, the only way for me to be effective, the only way for me to really be able to help people and do the things that I need to do, I cannot look to the left or to the right. I have to stay focused. I can't worry about what other coaches are doing. I can't worry about what other authors are doing. I can't. Yes, know what's going on in the genre, in the field, but I cannot get down in the specifics and try to model myself after other people. I have to trust myself enough to be myself. That's what I mean by building little by little, brick by brick. Understand that anything great takes time. I want you to be free on this Friday, and I want you to feel good on this Friday because you are being yourself, not because you are being, someone else that you think is important, or somebody else that you think is no, 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 no. Addie tried that. I did that enough for everybody else. I talked about how I was pursuing my nursing degree. Shout out to all the nurses. We just celebrated Nursing Week. You guys are amazing. Y'all really are the real MVPs. I was pursuing my nursing degree, but I was pursuing my nursing degree because I was bound up. I was bound up in what I thought was society said was important. I was, I was confused. My vision was distorted. There's nothing wrong with getting a nursing degree, but it is something wrong if you think that degree is going to make you better, if you think that degree is going to make you worthy. And at that time, that's the space that I was in. So God allowed for me to be in a very confusing situation. I went through very stressful situations, all to force me to trust myself enough to be myself. And I realized that I trusted my strength. I trusted what I can do externally, but I did not trust my giftings. I did not trust my core, my essence of who I was, because I just didn't think she was good enough. And I hope y'all are following me right now. And I hope that this is helping somebody, because I'm going to talk about these things. Maria talked about this. Sometimes people say, well, you always talking about that. Yeah, because we always need to hear it. Somebody's always listening that needs to know that you are better than your situation. You also need to know that you can pursue any dream and any goal and any desire, but if your motive for doing it is not right, it's going to turn to gravel in your mouth. Have you ever eaten sand before? Have you ever tasted something good? Like maybe you were at the beach eating and the wind blew sand on your food. You know how that's disgusting. It's like it tastes good, but you can't chew it. And that's how it feels when we pursue dreams and goals, trying to fill voids in our life that only Christ can fill. You're never going to be good enough. You're never going to feel good enough. You just have to know. And knowing comes from a relationship. I realized that I was pursuing that nursing degree. I was in church every Sunday. I was in Bible study every week, teaching Sunday school, doing all of that stuff. But guess what? I didn't love myself. I did have faith in God, but I didn't have faith that God would do it for me. I just felt like God was angry with me. I felt like something was fundamentally wrong with me. And that forced me to live my life like that. So to other people, I looked like I was doing good on the surface, but me and God knew how small I was playing and how much I was avoiding pushing myself. to the fullest potential. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to protect. I have nothing to defend. Those are the things I had to keep telling myself over. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to protect. I have nothing to defend. I am Adelai Brown. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I am disciplined. I am blessed. I am highly favored of the Lord. The favor of God surrounds me like a shield. I'm sagacious. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm wise. I say these things daily. I started saying those things. And what God started to show me was being a nurse is excellent, but that's not what I called you to do. You weren't even open to hearing what I called you to do because you always thought so less of what you thought. Sometimes we weigh other people's opinion so much heavier than our own. We treat other people like they're so much better than us, and they're not. We've all been blessed in a way that should complement each other. We have all been blessed in a way that should support and love and lift each other up. And if you don't have that, you do have it. If you have a mouth, if you have a brain with a mind to think, you can think. You can think that encouragement. You can think that uplifting. And the more I said things like that, and just to put it out there, I say those things. I don't necessarily feel that way, but I say those things because the more I speak them, I'm speaking my reality. I speak my reality. I speak the joy of the Lord is my strength. I speak I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I speak I have nothing to hide, nothing to prove, nothing to protect, nothing to defend, especially when I'm nervous or scared. See, what happens is we don't give ourselves an out. And then we get upset with ourselves when we're trapped. Give yourself an out. Give yourself some freedom. Stop lying to yourself about why you're doing the things you know you only want to marry him because your friend just got married. Come on now, tell the truth. You don't even feel worthy of being somebody's wife, but oh no good men out here. Come on. Let's be real, my sisters. Look, I'm telling my story. I'm telling my story. I wanted so many things in life because I thought that they were going to make me feel worthy. Mm-mm. When I accepted Jesus into my heart to heal me, when I didn't use that blood, the blood that he shed for me to cover up, but I used it to uncover, that's when I started seeing changes. That's when I started seeing shiftings. And that's what I want for you guys. I want you to shift and move and be where you need to be. I want everything to keep flowing for you, but you have to allow it. So this has been Heart Talk with your heart coach, Adelai Brown, on your community station with international inspiration, kinetichifi.com. We're cutting it short today. I'm heading out of town, but we'll have more great music playing, and I'm going to find a Heart Talk to put in there for y'all for later. But in the meantime, in between time, it's time for us to get into our midday mix. And you know that midday mix is always jumping. I really like that new Kim and Gregory Porter song. But I know I played it at the beginning of the hour, but we're gonna play that again. And we're gonna play some more music for y'all to dance to. And we're gonna have some more great inspiration for you. If I don't have Heart Talk, I'm gonna put some more inspiration in there. Make sure you stay tuned. 3 o'clock, Dr. Castle is gonna be in. She wasn't able to make it in yesterday, but she'll be here today. Ishakar live for you, live on Kinetic Hi-Fi. Trust me, it'll be a blessing. You don't want to miss it. I love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Remember, you heal your heart, you transform your life. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach. High Fi.